Hey, what's going on, Jordan? This is Owen with Bright Marketing. We had spoken a little bit earlier on the phone, and I understand that you have a buddy working on your website for you. Awesome, great stuff, man. I just wanted to shoot you a quick video, kind of doing a website audit for this website that I see here. I think this is your old website. And just kind of showing you a couple things that I like to look out for, and a couple things that I see websites ranking really well for, and what would bring you the most value. So the first thing I wanted to cover with you is content. So when someone is searching for anything on the internet, in your instance for a plumber in San Marcos, Google starts crawling the internet, looking for websites and gathering information and trying to rank what they find. They're trying to figure out which ones are the most relevant and should be at the top of the list, and then which ones should be at the bottom or come, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. In order to do that, they're looking for certain key words or key phrases, and they're reading your content to figure that out. So if someone is searching for San Marcos plumbing and you have that word on your website or that key word on your website, you become more relevant, and it's more likely that they will list you higher. And in addition to that, they actually come on here and they read all of the content on your page, because they're trying to figure out if you are an expert in this industry, what areas you serve, as well as the services that you provide for those areas. So they like to see anywhere from 2,000 words or more on the homepage. 2,000 words is kind of the sweet spot. And I did a quick word count for this website. I know it's not the one that you're going to be using, but this one has around 1,000 words. So pretty close to that 2,000 word limit. Not quite there. And by adding that extra 1,000 words, you can add those extra keywords or key phrases in there, because without that, it's kind of hard for Google to understand what you do and what services you offer. And it's much more difficult to be relevant and an expert in their eye. So adding that additional content and those keywords in there would really ensure that a website gets to the front page. So that was content. I just wanted to cover that real quick. The second thing I wanted to go over, I did a quick search for San Marcos plumbing, and it's pretty typical to see these ads up here. People running these Google guaranteed ads, and right below that is the map section that we all love, and below that is the map pack. So the top three listed here are going to receive a lot more of the work, just because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. So you guys would also want to get listed in here. And then to do that, you go out and you guys get as many citations as you can. And a citation is just your business name, address, and phone number listed into different directories throughout the web, like Facebook, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, Yelp. Any of those websites that give people another way to find you is a directory. So the more citations or directories you're in, the better chance you have of showing up in this map pack section right here. And an idea that I use is I like to see who's in the area and what directories they're using, because if it's working for them, it's also going to work for you. So you can go out and get the same kind of citations that they have, and then keep getting more and more, so eventually you guys show up in this map pack section right here. So I just wanted to cover that real quick. Right below here, these websites here are called the organic section, and the same things apply here. So you want to be on the front page, and ideally within these top three positions, 1, 2, and 3, so that the most amount of people can find your website. Now, the first two are Yelp. Directories are pretty easy to beat because Google prefers local websites like yourself. And this one right here is a location page coming from a different website that's not located in San Marcos. They just serve that area. And most companies don't throw a lot of SEO at their service pages. So I'm not too concerned about that either. But let's check out Pure Plumbing Pro right here. And right away, we can see that they have, this is one of those announcements. We can see here that they have, a decent amount of content on here. It's nothing too crazy. It's not a whole lot. They have a decent looking website. They definitely don't have that 2,000 words that Google is looking for. But right off the bat, I can see that they're targeting a couple keywords in San Marcos. Pure Plumbing Company. I couldn't say that. If they put the plumbing in San Marcos, they would be ranking for that keyword. But let's see if we can find a couple keywords that they're ranking for. I honestly can't find a whole lot, so let's take a look at their website's rating. Now, this is a tool I like to use called Ahrefs. I use it to research websites and see how they're doing. They buy their data from Google, so it's pretty accurate. It's not 100% accurate, but it gives me a good idea of what's working. So I went ahead and entered them in just to kind of see what we're up against, right? So the next thing I wanted to cover with you today is the UR and the DR rating. So the UR rating, this is the trust rating, how much trust Google sees in your website, right? The DR rating, this is your strength rating. So it's how much strength in the eyes of Google that your website has. And these two numbers are typically raised by backlinks. And the way a backlink works, all it means is that there is a website pointing back to your website or linking back to your website. And in the eyes of Google, it's a popularity contest, man. They want to see as many links coming back to your website, as much trust and strength as possible coming to your website. So we see here that they have 377 backlinks coming from 25 referring domains or other websites. But out of those 25, you can see right here that only 4 of them are powerful. So that's why their strength rating is so low, or their DR rating is so low. So that's what DR and the UR ratings are. I just wanted to cover that real quick. The last thing I wanted to call attention to is these organic keywords here. These are the keywords in search terms that we talked about a little bit before. And we can see here, plumber San Marcos, California, or plumber San Marcos, CA. 200 people are searching for that per month. And they're getting a little bit of traffic from that because they're sitting in the 5th spot right here. If they were a little bit higher, more traffic would be coming through to that website through that keyword. Plumbing service San Marcos, another 150 people are searching for that. And they're getting a little bit of traffic from it because they're sitting in the number 6 spot for that keyword. And then let's see, San Marcos plumber, again, another 150 people are searching for that. They're getting a little bit of traffic because they're in the 12th spot. They're almost on the 2nd page, if not the 2nd page. So there's a lot of keywords that you guys can go after as well with your new website and put them on there just to clarify what services that you offer, the areas you work in. But these ones are the ones that this website is specifically targeting. If I position them from their top to the bottom ranking, we can kind of see how they're doing. They're not ranking super well. They are on the 1st page for a handful of them, but nothing too crazy. They're not getting a lot of traffic from these websites or from these keywords you can see right here. But yeah, these are just the ones that these guys are targeting specifically. And then again, I know this is not your actual website, but I wanted to plug in the website that I showed you just to kind of see how it was doing. And there's no trust or strength rating yet, which comes from your backlink profile. Got some keywords in here. We can kind of see which ones are doing the best. More and more plumbing, San Marcos, California plumber. So there's a lot of people searching for these keywords. 40 there, 200, 40 there, another 200 there. So getting found where other people are getting found, or putting your website where other people are looking, is the best way to start ranking and getting a lot of traffic to your website. So an issue that I see a lot is with these keywords and companies or businesses not targeting them enough and being aggressive with targeting their keywords. So if you guys want to follow these tips, I'm not sure if your guy is handling all this kind of stuff as well, but again, I would love for you to show this to him just to make sure you guys are covering all of your bases. But that was pretty much it. That's all I really had to share with you today, Jordan. I hope this video has been super informational. Again, I would love it if you share this with the guy that is building your website. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and I can answer any of those questions for you. Thanks again for taking the time to speak with me today. It was awesome talking to you. I hope, again, this video has been super helpful, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, man.